What's up? I'm here with the big man Steven. We're at PSE and we're getting ready to show you the NTN speeds. No BS, no secret chronograph. This is a pro chrono out of a box. We've got a scale here that's calibrated to an exact secondary scale that I got from Lancaster, and we are going to draw this sucker back. We're going to show you exact draw lengths. Nothing funny. We're not staying within spec. We're going to spec. So this is going to be a 30-60 with a 300 grain arrow, a 70-30 with a 350, and then we're going to shoot a 75 pounder with my personal hunting arrow, which is not within the specs, but it's 510 grains exactly. And we're just going to show you what kind of speeds this thing will put out at those different lengths. So again, nothing crazy. Here you go, the 70 pounder we're going to do first. We're just going to show you here 100% no, uncut live action. Don't choke. All right, you run the wheel of fortune. You can see here, we are gonna go It's climbing, it's climbing, it's climbing. And we're a half pound light, but whatever. Okay, and then we've got a stop. Go ahead and check the draw length. You're gonna have to come down a little bit, Caleb, to see the true measurement right there. You can see where we're sitting. And all right, let's do it. Okay, so we've got a little light of 70, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a rip. So this is a 90% let off as well. This is not a high performance speed cam. So right here, let's go ahead and weigh this arrow out. Ooh, we're even a grain heavy. Okay, 351. If you do want to go to the low let off modules, you could gain about 4 feet per second. If you wanted to go to like the high performance mods, you could gain about another 4. So you could get up to 8 feet per second faster. But, ready, Caleb? Go through. .324 on the nuggets. Half pound light, 1 grain heavy. So let's go ahead and you can pull that one back. Which one is that? The 60? I'm going to remove this rest. Go ahead and weigh that one. Just let people check it out. Okay, we're 60.4 on that, so sorry if we're cheating. All right, and you can come right under here, Caleb, if you want. We can check it again, but you can see we're sitting right there at 30. That's sweet. So all's good. Let's go. I'm itching to shoot. Just so everyone out there watching this understands, you want to just give them the exact lowdown of what the ATA or the archery trade show, what the standard is, because there are parameters that you have to stay within, but they're not exact. And sometimes when you see speed ratings, you're seeing speed ratings based off the end of the acceptance spectrum, which does mean a difference. So how much could we have pushed this to still technically stay within advertising specs?
So generally for the advertised specs, what we'll do is we'll take 5 grains per pound of draw weight. So we'll do a 60-pound draw. We'll do that times 5 grains per inch. That's where you get your 300-grain arrow.
Yep.
So we'll do that with plus or minus a couple of specs on the grains as well as the draw weight. I think it's like half a pound or so. So we make sure when we manufacture these, we're building them to spec, to the exact weight to get the best speed on them.
But you are allowed to fudge a half-pound heavy, and then what's the maximum you're allowed to push for the draw length now?
I believe it's about a 1/4 inch.
Okay, yeah. It used to be insanely different.
Sure.
Like there was no standard. So at least now there is a standard, but that little bit does mean 2 feet a second.
Sure.
You know, which on an ad could mean a lot. So we've got 300 grains, 300.9, 1 grain heavy. And you can see we're shooting standard D-loop. So this right here is the 60-pounder, and 324 on a 60-pound bow with a 300 grain arrow, which is amazing. So, all right, go ahead and do mine if you want. I'll start removing this rest. This is
75-pound bow.
Yep. Ooh, we get a little heavy, 77. All right. 30 inches. This will actually be pretty good comparison. It's 30 right on. So what's kind of cool about that being 2 pounds heavy actually is compared to what I'd normally shoot is normally I'd shoot a 30.5 draw length, whereas this is only 30. So if you're wondering, okay, if I shoot 75 pounds with, you're gonna see here, you can go ahead and let that down. Here's my hunting arrow. I'll turn it a little bit so you can see the scale. 510 grains. And so this is, this has 150 grains total in the front, 50 grains of brass, 100 grain head. I'm shooting a 4 fletch with a max 23 and a nocturnal lighted nock. So that's 510 grains. And we're using this rest for ease of going from one to the other. But this will just give you a look at, okay, in a hunting situation, if you want to shoot a heavy arrow like I do with knockdown power, and again, 2 things you really need to consider with these speeds are, 1, it's 90% let off. This cam could not feel any better at full draw. 2, this is a 7-inch brace height with the grip on. If you remove the grip, it would be even a little bit higher, but this brace height is super generous for any type of bow hunter that's wearing bulkier clothing. You don't have to worry about that arm slap, and because this is longer, the arrow's coming off sooner, so technically if you compare it to a shorter brace height bow, it should already be at a disadvantage, but as you're seeing, this thing is putting out awesome performance with super user-friendly features. All right. That was a string sticker. So right here, as I've told all of you in the past, I love shooting in the 280 feet per second. I always choose as heavy of an arrow as I can to stay within that spec, because with a 510 grain arrow at 30 inches, to be able to shoot in the mid 280s, that is an incredible knockdown power. It gives you a wide variety of types of broadheads you can use, and, well, this one didn't get a limb sticker yet. Just to show you, that's some of the features that I felt like the NTN really needed to be super user-friendly, as well as be able to put legitimate numbers to bow hunters to the test with serious arrow weight.